Have you ever noticed how it's the small details that suddenly make a house feel like a home? For us, this week it was finishing the windows and finally seeing the light pour in just the way we imagined. Hi, my name is Sorino. I tell stories of my life through cooking videos, farming, and homesteading life in general. If this is the kind of content that interests you, kindly click the subscribe button for more amazing videos. So welcome back to our build journey. If you watched the last video, you remember we had just started installing the glasses into the windows but didn't quite finish. Well, today we finally got to complete them, and honestly the difference it makes is huge. Just walking around and seeing the house with windows fully in place, it gives such a new feeling. What do you guys think of the house now that the windows are finally in? Doesn't it just look different already? Now, apart from the windows, we had to make a big decision about the main door. The first frame that was installed, we later came to learn that it can't actually hold the kind of door we had in mind. Some fundis even suggested we switch things up and go for a double door, and you know how persuasive fundis can be. But we really wanted to stick to our original vision, so we pulled out the old frame and replaced it with a new one that works for the door we are dreaming of. Making that decision really reminded us of how important it is to stay true to what we want for this home. At the end of the day, we are the ones who will live here every day, open and close that door, and welcome people through it. So even if it takes a little more work, it's worth it, knowing the final outcome will match the picture we've carried in our hearts since the beginning. It started raining, and before it poured heavily, we took a moment to enjoy how the windows looked. Something else I've really noticed since we came here is how the rain's now coming down. I love that we took extra time with our walls because now I feel more confident in them. Of course, there's still more work to be done, but not as much as before, and that gives such a sense of peace. Then we shifted focus to the kitchen. We measured out the space for what I keep calling the kitchen island, or should I just say the counter? What do you guys think? We also went back and measured the doors again, just to be completely sure before moving forward. We passed by the timber yard because there is a specific window design we had wanted, a circular one. I don't even know how we forgot to think about it earlier, but since it was such a last minute realization, we had to compromise on that idea for now. While at it, we began searching for someone who could actually build the exact kind of door we wanted. This part of the journey has taught us so much. Sometimes Fundi will really push you towards what works best for them, whether it's faster or easier skill-wise. If you're not careful, you can end up with something that doesn't feel like you at all. For us, unless someone explains clearly why our idea can't work and why the alternative is truly better, we'd rather keep pushing for what we want. And this is not just about doors and windows, it's a lesson for life in general. If you don't hold on to your vision, people will always have a quicker or easier path for you to take. But at the end of the day, you are the one who has to live with the results. So, even when it feels like we're being stubborn, I think it's really just us protecting the dream we started with. Another thing we've also come to learn is that building a home is also about building confidence. Every time we've stood firm on what we want, it has made the house feel more like ours. And I think that's the beauty of this journey. It's not only the walls and windows taking shape, but also us growing stronger in knowing what we like and what we don't. And before I forget, there's this other thing I've also noticed. People are always so quick to tell you how the idea will work better with what you're doing, or they'll just go ahead and do something they personally like without even asking you first. Then, when you question it, they act offended. I find that so weird because honestly, if you want to do it your way, why not build your own house and do it there? Okay, let me stop ranting. After the last window was fixed, I took some time outside to plant a mulberry tree. Earlier, I had already planted two more trees, tangerine and pomegranate, but I forgot to show you that part. So, at least you get to see this one going into the ground. Altogether, that makes a total of 6 fruit trees so far. The other ones we planted earlier are doing really well, and I'm looking forward to seeing them grow with the house. Which other fruit trees would you love to see me planting here? And for those who have already planted some at home, which ones do you have and how long did they take before they started fruiting? Also, to avoid pests, what do you usually use on your trees? I'd really love to hear your experiences. Well, that's our update for today. Thank you so much for working with us through all these steps, the big ones and the small ones. Until next time, bye. We shall try again tomorrow.